Hi, I'm Fools, and this is the Net versus Gravity video, so hope you guys enjoy. Alright, real quick here before the video starts. The Gravity Net idea came from your comments after the Ship versus Net in Space video. I previously couldn't do this video till now due to the gravity limitation. However, I've since remedied that issue, obviously. This video took a massive amount of time and work and editing to make, so if you could possibly leave a like, or a comment, or both, maybe subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. It would mean the world to me, and it helps the algorithm with this video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. There's 3 sections to this video. There's the quarter-sized net from the frame. It's 25% of the net. It's got the front and side views. The frame net, which you guys seen in the crash test video, it's got front and side views too. And then it's the frame net horizontal, which is top and bottom views. I'm also going to be replacing the game audio with the Space Engineers 2 soundtrack because during filming of this, whenever I was dropping the nets, there was a bunch of lag spikes and crashes and freeze frames and whatnot, so it'd be stuttering a whole bunch in the audio. So you're not really going to hear anything like explosion-wise and whatnot up until the end of the video in the last clip. So I'm sorry if that affects the video for you. The reason that I'm doing it is to try to make the audio sound better and not bad, essentially, because the game audio was a whole bunch of it was terrible. There was almost no music there at all. So hopefully you understand. Again, hopefully you enjoy it, and let's get into it. So here's the first one. Section 1, 25% of the frame net. Net versus ground. Kind of crazy. It just sunk straight in there. Side view. Still the same thing. I wish I would have got a little more angled for you guys. Net versus rock. This one is insane. It kind of looks like, the Wendy's logo. That's what it reminded me of. The amount of freezing and clipping that this thing did was astronomical. I had to cut so much of this just to get it to look somewhat smooth. But it's awesome. I actually this is probably my favorite part of the test, that this ended up this way. And it looks like the rock has hair. I love every part of it. And then it just slides right off again. It's like a wig. It's great. Net versus cargo ship. I wanted to, same thing with the ground one. I wanted to try to, lay it out almost like a blanket on this one, but trying to get that aimed up just right was a little bit difficult, so I just rolled with it. You still get some kind of cool effect here. It's better than, well, nothing, I guess. Alright, section 2, frame vertical net. This is the net versus the ground. They're going to be kind of the same on all of them. Or the first 2 sections anyways. This, as you can already see, it was giving me problems. And I had to do way more editing and cutting out of things just to make this one smoother than the last one. But it is astronomically better, I feel like, than the hair rock, I'm gonna call it. There is chain link everywhere. Kind of like there was in the space video. Except for this one is all over the planet. It just keeps going. It was bad. Same thing with this one. It's just a side view of the same thing. They're both filmed in different shots, so you get a little bit different setups. This one almost looks like it's just melting away. And then, of course, you get the frame that's in the way for most of the shot. Almost looks like it's pouring out gold links, I feel like. But this is real time, essentially, not sped up. It is very clippy and slow. Painful to do and sit there through, more or less. Almost looks like a ladder. Every time I see it, it looks like a ladder to me. Just straight destroyed it. And all we did was drop it from the air. Incredible. I love that the groups, like, it bundles up inside of that pit. That's freaking awesome. A little bit better view of the carnage here with a whole frame per se. Just see the AoE of the damage. And this thing will still keep moving. Or still keeps moving, I should say. Alright, next up we got Net versus Rock. Same thing as the first one, just with the full frame net, and this one was absolutely crazy too. The effect that it is. When I first did the net, and I was decoupling the chain links, I ended up somehow, I don't know, because I was in spectator cam when I was doing it, so I deleted a block, and the entire net just went crazy, essentially. So every block that I deleted, the net was under tension, felt like, or looked like. So I deleted, and the chain link would shoot off to the side or something. And that's why it's all rippled whenever it ended up coming down on these tests. For the frame net anyways. Side view of the frame net here. I tried my best to get the cuts out as much as I could, make it smooth for you guys. I feel like I did an okay job with it. There's some funky stuff going on with the explosions where like the game will freeze, but the explosions will still continue. Like the smoke particles and whatnot. So that is something that I'm unaware of how to edit out. But I feel like I said, I feel like I did a good job. These frame net tests are insane. I love them. Frameless net versus ground. So I just took the frame off the net, and same thing as like the first one essentially. Well, nothing too crazy here. I just wanted to see how it would perform without the frame on it and the full net. As you could guess, it was very clippy again. Alright, section 3, the frame net horizontal. We got the ship versus the horizontal net. This is top and bottom view. Almost looks like you're suspending a bowl, essentially. That's what my brain goes to. Signs versus net. We got like, comment, subscribe. If you like the video, if you want to comment, if you want to subscribe and help me hit 500 subscribers. That'd be great. I really appreciate it, and it really helps the video. Also, this test was kind of insane. Here's the bottom view. Nothing too crazy happened with that, obviously. I mean, they're tiny signs. This is where we get into the net water testing. So my idea with this was like, if you turn buoyancy on, you can make stuff float, right? So I wanted to see if we could get that effect of crashing the ship into the net, and then it go into the water, and the water would catch it and make it float back up. But the results that were achieved were not the results that I expected, to be honest with you. Because the ship did not float. It is now currently stuck at the bottom of the pit. Okay, now it's stuck at the bottom of the pit. Sorry. It just froze there and I didn't edit that out. Whoops, my bad. It's stuck at the bottom of the pit now, not floating. I thought it was floating, and I thought it was going to be broke up a little bit more than that, but it's not. Same thing here with the smaller ship. I just dropped it through the same hole. I figured, this would at least float. And this is kind of what confirmed the test for me, where this body of water is separate from, like, the planet's body of water. I don't know. We got some weird splash out from the hole, probably from the ship. Alright, well, this is the clip of the cargo ship with the net getting dropped on it. I figured I'd goof around here a little bit and see what more carnage I could cause to it. Surprisingly, I didn't end up crashing the game doing this. It did stutter quite a bit sometimes, but for the most part it was pretty responsive doing this. I was pleasantly surprised with that. The thrusters again still don't work in planetary gravity. They're the only reason that this ship is able to move right now is because of the massive amount of gyros that this has, which isn't even massive. It's only like 4 or 6, I think. But that's it. This one's just crashing the ship and trying to get the net to do more stuff or more damage or whatnot. That's really all I got. I do just want to say thank you guys for all the love and appreciation you guys have been showing me. You guys are amazing. I really wouldn't be doing any of this without you guys. You guys have been killing the comments, the likes, and the subscribes here recently. I was at freaking 12 subscribers 3 months ago, which is insane to me. So yeah, like I said, thank you, and hopefully you enjoyed the video again for the 19th time. I will see you guys next time. Okay, thanks, bye!